Hey guys, Blazing Resonance here. Bit of a different video, and quite frankly, I'm a little miffed. Uh, Basically, this is satisfactory content I made, in which the entire time it looks like this after a while. Uh, so that's fun. Uh, so I was trying to make a video explaining about my about why I disappeared. Uh, and I recorded 50 minutes by the looks of things. And, well, none of my audio recorded, so that's fun. So, what I'm gonna do is with this little segment, I'm gonna put it in at the beginning of the video, and we'll have this as quiet gameplay. Because I don't want this video to go to waste, but I'll explain things as why I disappeared and what's going on with the channel. So, basically, I ended up injuring myself quite badly, to the point that I've just basically been having to deal with pain management the last couple of days that I've just not necessarily been able to speak that much or have the energy to speak that much. Today's the first day in which I've been good with the pain management, so I decided to record the satisfactory video explaining this. How I managed to injure myself was quite hilarious. I fell out of a window when trying to pack to go on holiday. I had a bunch of videos that were on the backlog that were meant to go out whilst I was away, so I could just have a couple of days, go see some family, and then have the videos released and not necessarily have to worry about an upload schedule. Thing kind of took a drastic turn though, because as I was packing, I forgot the window wasn't closed. I didn't have the safety lock on because I had it fully open during the heat wave we had in the UK. And then when the weather turned bad, it blew the window closed. I honestly thought I'd locked the window. I didn't. I've gone to go and lean on the window to pick a bag up that I needed for my trip. And as I've done that, I've gone halfway out the window, sprained my back, pulled a hamstring, was in A&E for about 2 days straight because when I went in for the full initially, they only picked up on the torn hamstring, said I was fine to just go home. They just prescribed me some pain medication. And then day two is when my back really started to hurt. I've gone in again on day two, and basically my entire lower spine is sprained. So that's been fun. I've been trying to like basically stay active as best as I can, taking the dog on a walk. But that's probably the best I can do at the moment. Outside of that, I am literally incapacitated. That's how bad it's been. So yeah, that's why I kind of disappeared this time around. I just wanted to give you guys some context because I should have really posted about it on X, where I normally am meant to be giving updates as to why I disappear and whatnot, but I didn't. But yeah, obviously that happened, and yeah, I made this video to explain that. Also explain why some videos have been disappearing off my channel, specifically the Until Dawn video. Basically, the whole Devil and Me situation with the crash out at the end of that video, if you guys have seen it, you would have known that it got pretty bad. So yeah, I kind of just burnt out on that entire kind of type of game style. So I did go in to record episode 2 of Until Dawn, and I just did not have the passion behind it anymore, did not have the energy behind it. And the last thing I want to give you guys is a half-baked video. So, I took it upon myself. I'm going to take down Until Dawn episode 1 for now. It is still on the channel, it's just privated, so I'm not deleting the video or anything. You're not going to get a completely different video. You're going to get that first original video. The parts of Until Dawn episode 2 that I've recorded will remain in there. I'm just waiting for a time that's just like, I feel like I'm ready enough to play that game for now. But obviously, until then, we need something to keep the channel up running with, so I did the Satisfactory video. And then I've also been trying to record, Last of Us. So you should be getting a few more Last of Us videos coming out across the next couple of days. I'm also recording a new secret video, secret series, because I'm going to label it as a secret series because I don't want to promise and then not deliver, because I did promise this time and I haven't delivered. So I'm recording another series alongside Last of Us that will either come out during Last of Us or come out once Last of Us is finished. But That series is also there. I also have a couple of simulator games that I want to record as well. So, I have a plan of action for the series. This was just me ranting about it, and then I went on to talk about the Game Awards as well. Obviously, I'm not going to recoup everything that I said about the Summer Games Fest. Quite frankly, because I wasn't running off a script here. I was just freehanding or eyeballing this video. But one thing I did talk about that was of significant importance in this is, as I've talked about in Leave It Alone, if you want to go back to that video and listen to things, because I got into my kind of disabilities there. But due to my disabilities, I've been fired from my current job, which means I'm not necessarily bringing in any income right now. And currently at the moment, the only thing that kind of feels like a job right now is uploading videos, and I need to kind of keep myself in a work-focused sort of status. So I'm going to keep on uploading to YouTube more frequently, but it would be nice to start getting in an income. But to start making money off YouTube, I need 1,000 subscribers and 300 plus hours watched, which, I mean, it's a possibility, but I doubt it's going to happen anytime soon, which means I need to probably look at opening a Patreon. But the reason with Patreon is I need to obviously give you guys something exclusive that you want to watch. So I can either give you guys bloopers, I can give you unedited videos, obviously, but that's not enough to necessarily draw an audience attention. I'd need to do something else, which I was talking about is because I did a degree in art, I could also start, uploading my own art to Patreon as Patreon exclusive. That if you guys want to look at the art, I'm gonna have to watermark it and everything, but if you want to look at the art, see what I make and whatnot, I'll post it there. Not necessarily like an NFT sort of thing, but just basically it's just an incentive of like, this is what else I do outside of videos. But issue is that I don't have the financial capability right now to even finance my art. So I was also looking at possibly running a GoFundMe for it, but obviously asking strangers on the internet for money is a terrible idea, and you should never do it, especially when you don't know if your disabilities are going to let you continue doing what you want to do. So yeah, what I kind of need is, from the minute amount of people I do have following me or photo review, is someone in the comments to give me an idea about what I should do in regards to, well, moving forward with the channel, in regards to kind of making it some form of monetary income off it, even if it's a minute amount. But I'm not good with the business side of things. I kind of need a manager or someone. But yeah, can't afford to pay anyone, so that's fun. But yeah, that was also like the main thing that I wanted to get into. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign off here for now. I'm gonna start the video from the beginning, from where I showed you, because I just skipped halfway in. If you guys want to enjoy some silent commentary, or well, some silent video footage of Satisfactory, feel more than free to do so. If not, though, I'm gonna just sign off here instead of me having to edit in at the end of the video. And yeah, I know it's a bit different, silent commentary. Figured I'd try it out. Silent gameplay, not silent commentary. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Sorry that this is a bit more of a rushed way of talking about things, and I say please like, subscribe, turn on notification bell. Do leave a comment about what you reckon I could do for the future of the channel. And until then, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fixit pioneer. Fixit looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fixit is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fixit recommends getting to work. Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties. Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission. Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.